The
She
reason
can't
why
take it back though.
that's what I'm saying. She put in his name.
Nothing is she had the people there with the deed. Everything's his name. So
That's
there's no
cool.
taking it back.
See, my thing is we are harping on so many material. Your mind shift. A person. So that means that a person she got connected to combated her anxiety. Period. You know what I'm saying?
So I feel like the ex-husband is still alive.
You're kicking it with the Christians. You're kicking it with the Christians. One marriage, two hustlers, it shows. We'll travel the globe in search of endless possibilities. You're kicking it with the Christians. Together we'll conquer it all. Take the highs with the lows, cause there's no losing with this energy. You're kicking it with the Christians.
Yo. Here we go. What's up, good people? Welcome back to another exclusive video on YouTube. One Marriage, Two Hustlers. I'm Lloyd.
And I'm Courtney.
Let's get it, man. Look, today we're talking about...
We're going to talk about Married at First Sight, y'all. Y'all know we got to chime in on it.
Come on,
It's
man.
been a minute since we made a video on it. But y'all, so we're getting further and further along in the season.
Yes.
Things are starting to change. Dynamics are starting to change.
Hey.
You're starting to really see people's true colors.
Yeah, you know, I already knew some people weren't going to make it, though. I mean...
Baby, it's not the end.
It's not the end, but I'm just saying, by how people acting, though, I mean, you can kind of see, like, come on now.
Well, you know who we have to talk about.
Uh-oh, let's talk about it.
Michaela and Zach.
Oh my God, that relationship is weird though, because it's like one minute
it's crazy.
No, but him too. He's a runner. I keep saying that, man. He's a runner. He don't like to face problems. Like, you know what I'm saying? He might need a white girl. I don't know. This is my opinion, but I don't want to talk about that. But overall, so how did she get mad though? Let's talk about that. What was the first? They were sitting outside talking.
Yes.
Okay. And
so I guess before that scene off camera, they must have had a conversation like,
they must have.
If we had to say yes today, which you should never do in this process.
Never.
If you had to say yes today, would you say yes? And he said no.
He said he wouldn't. So then
he said, but he would like to just date like normal and see what happens outside of the show, outside of the process.
Yes.
And so she made it a point to bring it up on camera. And so that's what sparked the argument.
But he's so dry though. Like he dry, cause like he had a conversation. He's just like, yeah, you know, I just don't deal with stuff like this. I'm like,
so basically like lashing out.
Yeah, he don't like
outbursts,
that.
Like he doesn't like that.
He hates
it. And
he
apparently he's experienced it before.
Yes.
But my thing is he does the same thing.
He do. So how do you?
Like you can't get mad at someone for doing the same thing that you do. Now he may not have done it to the extreme of
like she do it, cause she's very animated.
I know they edited that scene, but I mean you did do that stuff though. Still,
she was walking through the table.
She broke. I was like, oh my God, is this girl gonna run through a wall?
Let me say something. Britt, was that Britt?
She even pissed Ryan off. Is it Ryan?
Oh no.
Ryan.
Yo, so Ryan. So Michaela told Ryan to stop Zach. Ryan said,
what you want me to do? Get out of the car? So then he got mad. She storms in the house. And, I mean, that whole scene was crazy.
That scene was absolutely
bananas. To me, she just did a little too much. To me, in that scene of them in the bedroom talking, he was correct. He was right. First of all, rule number one in a marriage, don't call your family and insert them into arguments.
Do not.
Rule number one. Number two, you sit there and said that you didn't say that you didn't want to ride home with him.
And they rewind the tape. They rewind it, and she said she didn't want to. Then she tried to change it and said, "Oh."
But she felt like he should just do what she said, like lay down and go to sleep.
Yeah.
And he was like, no, because this is gonna escalate.
Yes.
So the best thing for me to do is exit. Then that's when she goes nuts because she has abandonment issues.
Yes.
But you're telling him, yeah, just leave. And he's like, no, I'm not going to leave you here.
Yes.
You came with me, you're going to leave me. And she's like, no, I'm telling you, you can go now.
Woo!
So he's like, okay.
So he got his stuff, he went.
So it's like, don't say stuff you don't mean.
And then she grabs his suitcase and brings it back in the room. I was like, this is too much. This is too much.
And Val is sitting there in awe. Like watching the whole thing, but then the story that she told Val was a lie.
It was a lie.
Just like she lied.
Mm-hmm.
She lied about a lot of stuff. At first saying that the marriage was good and they were good.
Yeah.
Like,
but why was Zach looking at her like that at the table? When she was talking, he was looking like,
because she lying.
I'm like, whoa.
She tries to put on a facade like they're all good.
Whoa. Keep it
and he's just looking like, why are you lying?
There's no need to lie to kick it, man. There's no need to lie to kick it, dog.
All right, let's move to Bao and Johnny.
Bao and Johnny.
Johnny getting on my nerves, y'all, low key. I thought I liked him in the beginning, but now
you said that was your favorite couple.
He's starting to show who he really is.
He's that person that wants to be perfect. I mean, no, he wants the perfect woman, but he nowhere close to perfect.
And nobody's perfect. That's the thing. And you keep trying to look for any little thing to make her be a bad person.
Speak
and
on
you
it.
look like you're an angel. And it's like, dude.
Speak on it.
You're rude. You're mean. You're disrespectful.
Yes.
And if I was Bao, I probably would have been like, fuck this a long time ago. I mean, forget this a long time ago.
Out.
So
I think again, he's one of these people that he want to find everything negative. Never takes his time.
Positive.
No, it's like he try to, but he try to like, oh, you got a goofy laugh. It turns me off. Boy, you goofy as hell too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Goofy. I'm talking about big goofy.
Especially on the episode where he had the boots with the shorts.
Yeah, looking dumb. Looking stupid. I'm straight up. I hope you watching this episode looking dumb.
And then you're saying like you don't want to sleep in a bed with her, but you already slept with her.
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about?
So they go on a trip and they sleeping in separate rooms, and then now you're
guys.
Hey, listen, have you joined our Patreon family yet? Maybe you have, maybe you haven't. But guess what? If I was you, I'd go to patreon.com/1marriage2hustles right now.
Check us out for more exclusive content. Join our Patreon family. We have behind the scenes footage. We have Q&As, bonus episodes, one-on-one interaction, get to know us a little more. And we also offer merch discounts.
Also, last thing, remember this. If you watch us like you watch TV, you might watch your relationship grow. We see you guys inside of it. Ryan started to come around.
And I think that's the problem too, is that him and Ryan have teamed up.
They done
in the past, so now they feel like, oh well, he's doing it. You know, like they got a little team going on, which is dumb.
Which you should never do. So I think with them, that it's gonna take a little work. Like I said, a little work. He has to change his perspective on how a relationship should be like. Like he thinks that the woman should cook, come home, wash clothes, do everything. He just sit around chill. That's what he thinks. Mm-hmm. If you want that kind of woman, that means that woman shouldn't be working.
Right.
She's working, doing it. You want her to? Nah, you can't want all of that.
Right. Oh, you only cook 1 or 2 meals.
Yeah, help her.
Stop lying. Well, get your ass in the kitchen and cook.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, he's very, very needy, but I like the fact that his mom held him accountable. She was like, no, Johnny, you can be, and his family held him accountable. So you thought by not inviting her to the dinner,
yes,
or to the crawfish boil that it was gonna be like everybody was gonna be on your side, but that wasn't the case.
It's dumb though. It's like with that little 8-week procedure of marriage at first sight. Listen, you getting a short time to get. You got to marry them when you first see them.
2 months.
You getting 2 months to really dive in to get to know them. Like you have to be. I mean, the experts. I think they're doing a decent job, but they gotta do some work.
But I think the couples like this season, I don't really feel like the experts are that involved. Like in past seasons,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the experts were more involved in the process.
Okay.
Like this season, I'm not really, I don't know. It just don't seem like they're as involved.
Well,
But it could be just me.
Well, I'm just saying though, because it's like, man, it's just to see how they're like how everything is flowing, man. It's like they need to either be around or be on a call with them every day.
I
Because
think
people need to talk to.
Brett and Ryan, I feel like Ryan is gonna realize that damn, this really could have worked at the end when it's too late. And she's probably gonna be like, nah, I'm good on you.
Not when we seen that last episode when he found out he was on that dating site.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey.
But I think he's gonna realize it too late.
But either he a slow mover in life.
But
like,
his sister was right. His sister was right about it. Whatever his sister said was true.
But that somebody else has his
He's
attention.
distracted because he was on that dating website. She knew.
Oh,
like she's
Lord.
just trying to give you. Like I'm his sister. I can't tell you everything, but I'm trying to, from a girl's perspective.
Well, why even get on married? Why even get on Married at First Sight, but then go try?
Because you're back in your comfort zone now. But when they were on the honeymoon, it was all good. But then as soon as, like his sister said, as soon as they got back to Houston, that's when he started acting funny.
That's weird though.
That's when he started acting funny, when he got back to his.
But I think he wants a Barbie doll. Like, you know, there's people who have their ideal spouse in their head, and they're like, they got to have this person. They have to look like this. They got to be shaped like this. They got to, you know what I'm saying?
And I also feel like he may be on the show for publicity. Like, a bunch of chicks are gonna see me. You know?
He think he that type?
And they're gonna know, oh, you from Married at First. You was on Married at First Sight.
So you think he that type?
Yeah, he gives me that type. It was another guy on the past season. Damn, I can't think of his name. He was the same way. And I think he was the one that ended up marrying one of the experts from when the
oh, that was the guy?
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Crazy.
Never marry the expert.
So she's no longer on the show. Dr. Jessica. I think that's her name, Dr. Jessica.
Interesting. So who's next? Lupito. Jose and Rachel. Now, I think they have a chance to make it, but to me, Rachel,
she tries to be perfect.
is very. I know, but she's very like she's on the edge of, if Jose say anything wrong,
she out.
She out. She just made it clear.
And she's already like, I want to go out. I'm gonna drink with my friends.
Yeah.
I think she's not over that stage. She reminds me of a girl from last season. They ended up getting a divorce. They said yes at the end, but now they're divorced. Because all she wanted to do was drink and party and be good around her friends.
And then she said, I never been in a relationship in the summertime, because she's a teacher, huh?
Yeah, because she liked to be in the streets.
Oh, Lord.
That's what I'm saying.
Lord.
She already said, I live my life on the edge. I like to go over here, I like to go over there. And he's more of go to work, take care of my business,
and then
spend time with my family, my friends. And so I think they could balance each other out, but she's going to have to learn to compromise.
I think he's going to have to learn how to compromise too, because he's super strict on that finances.
But I think after his stepmom and everybody talked to him, I think he's more he did. He was more receptive. Remember, he was I understand you can keep whatever. He compromised on that. So we'll see how it goes throughout the season.
It's gonna be interesting.
Really?
It's gonna be interesting. Who else we got?
My favorite couple right now.
Oh, you changing every day.
It's changing, y'all. Myrla and Gil.
I still think that Gil, one thing I do like about Gil though, he's straight up direct. So he already kind of like, if this right here are you always gonna be like this?
But it's a big but. So if you guys watched last season, or no, not last season, the season before, the New Orleans season with Miles and Karen, they remind me a little bit of Miles and Karen, because if you know anything about them, they didn't have sex through the process.
Okay.
8 weeks, and Miles was like, man, I don't know if I can say yes if I don't know, because I have needs.
Test drove the car.
It was almost like he was always catering to her, kind of like Gil.
Okay.
And she was but she wasn't doing as much, or it didn't seem as though she was doing as much. But then after the show, I think that's when their relationship really started to grow and blossom.
So they still married?
Yeah, they're still married.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's good. That's
they have
good.
a YouTube channel too.
Oh, they do? Man, I'm a little side note. The show coming back on, I think we're gonna talk about that show too. Love is Blind.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we might
Netflix show, yeah.
Yeah, we might bring that show up on this on our podcast.
I think Myrla is gonna grow though.
You think so?
I think
they still having a debate about kids though, which is normal.
I think she wants kids, doesn't she?
Yeah, she do, but he want 8. She want 2.
Oh, nobody doing 8. First of all, Gil, you gotta talk about how many kids you can afford.
That's true.
Because when Myrla, when we looked at you, when she saw your finances, they just a little rocky now.
Rock.
So 8 kids is a lot. You're not in your country where it's cheap to live. We in Houston.
He's sending the money back over there too.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like,
his mom is over there. So, but still, like you gotta be. I think Myrla has a lot of great qualities. I do feel like she has some growing to do because when you've been on your own.
What you mean?
I feel like her and I have some similarities to an extent.
Okay.
Because when you've been on your own, it's hard for you to just say
release to relinquish that.
Because you're used to getting what you want when you want it.
That's true.
And so it's like, what? Okay. You know, like, let me process this.
Yeah, let me process
I feel like
this.
She's receptive, but like she said something key.
Mm.
You told me I receive it, but it's still gonna take me time to make the changes, right? Changes don't happen overnight.
Never. Somebody said they change overnight, they lying because they ain't happening overnight. You got to grow together.
What do you feel like Gil's qualities are? Good qualities are?
I feel that he's real. I feel he's real disciplined because of the income that he make. So when I say disciplined, he's real like receptive of this. Is it like because he kind of remind me of myself. He don't like to go out to eat a lot. Because he feel like it's a waste of money. So I think that, but also I think he really cares about it because he watches what she wants and he try to figure it out. A lot of men don't do that.
I think she did that for him too, though.
One time, he been doing the whole show.
I think she does it for him.
Okay.
I do.
Not as much as he do it.
Like she didn't got to know that little ugly dog.
That's true.
Taking the dog
That's
out.
true.
See, that was stuff they didn't show really, but then they showed like a glimpse of her doing it and stuff like that. So I feel like she does it. I feel like Myrla is a very private person.
Yes.
And so when you're and she reminds me so much of Karen. I'm telling you, when you very private like that, it's hard for people to really see the real you.
Yeah, that's true.
Because Karen showed just not too long ago, like people still DMing her like, Miles doesn't need you. He needs somebody that cares about him. And she was like, y'all don't know the dynamic. Like people really think they know just from watching the show.
Your business.
And that is so weird.
No, but
she showed the messages like people threatening her.
But we talked about this. People live through other people.
Yeah, that's so crazy though.
And so like the more you realize that people live through other people, you're like, okay.
This is real weird.
And that's what you do.
Now Myrla can be a little whiny. I
Mm.
don't think Karen was that whiny, but Myrla is very whiny. She a little spoiled,
and that's okay.
She did it to herself though.
So that's 5 couples, wasn't it?
Did we go through all of them?
We went through Johnny and Val.
That's all of them.
We went through Gil, and then we went through Jose.
And Rachel, and Val.
Brent, and then Zach and
Yeah.
So,
but Michaela needs to seek help ASAP. I feel like she needs to see a counselor. Like I understand that some of the stuff that Zach does is triggers, but acting like that, behaving like that is not normal.
That's not normal. Cause you going in. I mean, she going.
That is insane.
Making my black women
Rachel didn't even act like that when Jose locked her out the house. She didn't go nuts like that.
I don't know what she would do.
Michaela probably would have ran that door. Like, if I can't get in, nobody's sleeping in this apartment building.
Damn.
They would have called the cops on her.
Damn.
That girl crazy. You heard what she said? I take what she said?
Headed to the next level.
I take baseboards and
damn.
I'm like, wow.
And she said she take Petty to the next level now.
Gil is right about her. Gil said, yeah, you petty. Like, wow. She got too extra.
So I think, in my opinion, because next time y'all see us talk about this, the season's gonna be over with. And my final picks is going for Gil and what's her name? Myrla. And I'm gonna put my wild card in here. It's gonna be my wild card.
Oh Lord.
Lupito and Rachel.
Yeah, I feel like they're gonna stay together. Cause I feel like the Hispanic culture is that's just.
Okay, so then I'm gonna just say this off the record. I think that your girl gonna end up staying with Ryan. I think so.
They're gonna shock me.
I think
they
so.
might.
The reason
but
why
I think they're gonna stay together after the show.
She really wants to be with somebody because
but she's fed up though at this point.
So who you got? Them my three. Who you got? Everybody stand?
Just Gil and Myrla and Rachel and Jose.
That's it.
That's it.
Who your wild card?
Now,
the other three. Who will be your wild
Val
card?
and Johnny because they can work.
What?
They can work, but Johnny has to get over his selfishness. Because I feel like they can really, really work. But he has some other issues too he needs to deal with.
He have a lot of issues.
Yeah. And so that would be the reason why they don't work. Because I feel like they can. I don't know why he think he's just like a supermodel. Cause
boy, you know, skinny looking pole boy. Sit your butt down.
Top. Sit down. Like, you look like you just like all that.
Boy, stop. Sit your butt down.
And Val's not ugly. I'm like, where are you coming? Like, what type of girl do you want? Because... I told you, he that dude that I always tell you about. They want the woman to cook, clean. They want to sit at the table when she bring the food, have sex. They want to do nothing because they feel like I work hard, so I come home, I want all of this. That's how they feel. I told you, I used to work with several men like that. Ryan is sneaky. He gave me those vibes from the beginning. Sneaky.
Right?
He's sneaky.
For him leaving all those days too. And then coming back like it look like it's normal.
Like, oh, I just needed some more.
Man, you on your phone, checks and chicks. He doing all kind of stuff. I know he went
Then
out.
you got to the retreat and said, oh, I'll sleep in the room. What?
Yeah.
For what? Why?
Yeah, well, we don't in the apartment. We don't sleep in the same room. So what are we doing here? But I do think he one of those people that move super slow. Like, I don't know if he's trying to protect his feelings.
I feel like he's been hurt before by those pretty girls we talked about.
Oh, yeah, I
They
guess.
probably just, because, hey, he works in the oil and gas industry, so they probably like, okay, yeah.
He got a little
got
money.
played.
Oh,
he got played a couple times.
So that's why he's trying to protect himself.
Yeah. But he wants that type of girl. He just don't want her to play him. But that type of girl that want him.
Hey guys. Hey, listen. Have you joined our Patreon family yet? Maybe you have, maybe you haven't. But guess what? If I was you, I'd go to patreon.com/1marriage2hustles right now.
Check us out for more exclusive content. Join our Patreon family. We have behind the scenes footage. We have Q&As, bonus episodes, one-on-one interaction, get to know us a little more. And we also offer merch discounts.
Also, last thing, remember this. If you watch us like you watch TV, you might watch your relationship grow. We see you guys inside of it.
I don't want him.
Yeah, I think people, listen, this is facts. I think people have a desire for the wrong people when that's not meant, like those people you're not meant to be with those type of people. But you desire, like, he has to look like this.
Stripper. Because he said, remember he made that comment. He wants somebody, what did he say? To come home. And then Dr. Viviana was like, this is not a movie.
It's not a movie, but for his defense, Britt, the way that bathroom was looking,
that's terrible.
That is ridiculous.
Right, you gotta clean up, girl.
That's a turn off.
Yeah.
That's like,
especially when you have animals too, you definitely gotta be extra clean.
Man, so I mean, listen, if you guys watching the show, comment below.
Let us know what y'all think.
I just think overall this show, I just think that's my three. Though my wild card, who else in my wild card?
Brett and Ryan.
Brett and Ryan with my wild card. But we both agree that
Zach and Michaela is a no.
it's a no.
It's a no for me. Like, y'all are embarrassing the culture.
Oh, don't say that.
Y'all need to go get help.
Man.
Maybe it's the way they made it look. We're gonna see, because they do have like some after shows where they have to come on and talk. But I don't think so. She gives me Iris vibes. If y'all remember Iris the Virgin that was on the show.
That dude?
She ended up getting a divorce. He asked for a divorce, Keith. And I really thought he was going to stick it out, but no. He asked for a divorce because she was crazy. Crazy. She was going crazy because they had friends over and say I have some juice in the refrigerator. And you say, y'all want something to drink? And I say, oh yeah, I want some of that juice. And you gave him some. And she was like, that's my juice. Don't touch my stuff. What? Like, oh my God. Like, she went nuts.
It ain't that serious,
it's
dog.
like Michaela times 2. Spoiled. What? She was spoiled too. She was an only child. Virgin. Never had sex before.
How they picked her though with him?
Because he comes from a real good 2-parent home. And so, I thought it was going to be a good fit until she started acting crazy. That girl was crazy.
Ask yourself this question, guys. Would you guys do Marriage at First Sight, or would you be scared? Would you?
I think I would do it. It wasn't around when I was single though, but I would have done it.
Woo.
You'd be too scared?
Yeah, way too scared.
I would trust them because they pretty much find out everything about you before.
Oh yeah.
So they could pick somebody that they think would be good for you. Now sometimes some shady people slip through the cracks. I've seen it happen.
Yeah, that's.
I've seen it happen 3 times so far. There's some sneaky people.
Your boy Ryan. He's Ryan. Ryan is shady. He giving me them vibes. Like, who leaves for that long couple of days and come back like nothing? Oh, I'm back. I just want to talk.
And then he went, and then he said, "Oh, I just thought we could sleep in the same room because I told Dr. Pepper I was gonna try." So I think Dr. Pepper was onto him, and he knew that, and he was like, "Oh no, I'm gonna try. Like he don't want them to catch on to what he's doing."
One thing I learned too is if somebody giving you instructions like they gave Britt, please follow up with the instructions, because the problem with relationships is you have to be willing to have uncomfortable conversations. If you're not willing to have uncomfortable conversations, the relationship to me cannot grow.
Right.
So if you stay in this mode of you can't have uncomfortable conversations, it ain't gonna work out.
Jose, when the conversation gets uncomfortable and it's not all lovey-dovey, he cracks. He goes nuts. He starts cursing. If you notice that about him, he gets like super upset. And so people have to learn that we can just talk and have a conversation. It's okay. I'm just having a conversation. I'm not trying to attack you. I'm not trying to come at you. I'm just being honest, right?
Honesty is the best policy. Write that down. Honesty is the best policy. You got anything else you want to say?
No. I feel like this is going to be an interesting season to see who's going to stay together.
Hopefully I'm right. What kind of deal we making on this though? If I'm wrong, if you right, I'm wrong. What kind of deal? What you got on the table?
You get to take me on a staycation.
Staycation.
And then
if I win or lose,
you win. What you want? A staycation? That's planned by me.
Oh, Lord.
That's planned by me.
I guess so. Maybe so.
I gotta plan everything.
Yeah, do what you do and do it good.
Whatever, y'all.
All right, man. Look, thank you guys for watching this episode. Remember, go follow us on Patreon. We giving out so many. We just finished 2 great interviews. One was with an up and coming boxer, young guy. He might be a world champion one day soon. Another one was with a mental health coach. If you haven't caught these episodes, I'm gonna put the clips in so you can see the clips. Go Patreon, 17 cents a day, $5 a month. Stop playing with your time.
All right, guys, and don't forget to share One Marriage Two Hustlers YouTube channel as well. We're trying to get up to our 1K.
Come on.
So go ahead and share. Follow us on Spotify. We're on all platforms.
Yes.
So yeah, comment, like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
Peace.
Someone has to go to treatment, and when I'm telling people, the best thing I ever did was I became a full-blown addict. Because it allowed me to actually get to that rock bottom so that I could actually become, and I can say these words straight out, I am grateful compulsive gambler. Because then I was able to get the help that I needed. I wasn't one of these that was like, well, I haven't lost a job, I haven't got divorced, I haven't lost my home.
Kicking it with the Christian.
It made me feel good. Like, it made me know, like, I have power. Like,
Okay.
Like, I know I got the power. Honestly, I just wish I would have seen it earlier. Because when I rocked them, I think I rocked them twice. When the second time, I didn't really see it until after, like, the crowd.
Oh, yeah, it was like,
And then the ref stepped in because I really wanted to get him out of there. But
Okay.
Because they messed around, they tried to they gave me a split decision on that win. You see that? They gave me a split decision.
Kicking it with the Christian. You're kicking it with the Christians. You're kicking it with the Christians. One marriage, two hustlers, it shows. We'll travel the globe in search of endless possibilities. You're kicking it with the Christians. Together we'll conquer it all. Take the highs with the lows, cause there's no losing with this energy. You're kicking it with the Christians.